YouTube? It's me, Jeff, and welcome to the 5,000 subscriber video. This is going to be a Q&A. I think we're on take 3 now. Had the first one with the live streamers watching me completely go to shit. And then the next one after that, I wasn't streaming to them live what I was doing, so they were just hearing the voice, which is kind of stupid. But anyway, if you were following me on twitch.tv, you would get to see the inside. If that's something you even give a shit about in my channel, you would be able to watch this as they are watching me right now, live do this. This is a Q&A, which means that I will be answering your questions. So essentially, I just wanted to say that, you know, we're at 5,500, 600, or whatever we're at now. And I never thought I would be at that. I honestly didn't. I got involved with YouTube a long time ago based off of, well, I'll tell you later on because I know there's a question there about that. But essentially playing guitar and stuff. And I never thought it would be what it is today. And before I start the Q&A, I really have to say the number one person I have to thank is Bay Area Bugs. If it wasn't for him, you guys wouldn't have been exposed to me at all. You wouldn't even know who I am. You wouldn't give me a shot to enjoy my personality, which I don't know how many people do. I don't even know how my actual friends in away from keyboard, what we want to say in real life, but AFK, how they put up with my personality as well. But if it wasn't for you guys, you know, I wouldn't be anything. And if it wasn't for Bay Area Bugs giving that exposure, so I have to always thank him for that. Continuing on, let's do the very first question. Comes from Max Yanor, or Yanor, whatever we want to, I'm not sure. Sorry if I'm butchering that. Do you have any tips on how to make smoother landings in FSX? And have you ever thought of getting the Fanatec CSR wheel? One question first. Smoother landings in FSX. In FSX is a module that's for the free flight lessons. Well, not free, but you paid for the game. But they're flight lessons in the game. I think they're under the missions now. I'm not really sure. FS9, it was a little different. It was known as a flight school. That'll actually teach you how to actually fly the airplane. So knowing how to fly an airplane kind of helps when making smoother landings. But essentially, if you want to know how to make smoother landings, it is all about understanding the depth perception you have from the runway. So when you're coming over that threshold and those numbers and the piano keys, you start pulling back on the yoke, and you get into that ground effect, and you start bringing that nose up, nose up, nose up, and you land on your mains. If you want to land on the rear, not the nose. If you land on the nose, you're doing it wrong, and you're probably going to kill somebody if you're in a large airplane. Connor May says, what is my day job? And then he asks, could we have a house/room tour? Well, the Twitch guys here, or the guys that are watching right now, and girls that are watching the Twitch, the live Twitch right now, have got to see a little bit of that, of my room. So you'd be able to get an inside view of that if you're watching that. But as far as the house, I do plan on doing that. And if I do, I like to do like an MTV Cribs parody, kind of stupid thing of that, film that. But that's to come down the road. I just moved to a new place, so getting settled in with a new roommate and all that. But going on with a day job, I work at Lambert International Airport in St. Louis. Worked in air cargo since 2002. It drove my passion and love for aviation like you wouldn't believe. It actually got me into aviation so much that I got my pilot's license. I do have a private pilot's license. I have a few hours for IFR, instrument rating. But as far as that goes, I love that job. You know, like I've been just doing that for so long. So that's my day job. Another job, you could consider it YouTube. I don't get paid anything for it as of right now, but it is a job, and I do take a lot of pride in the kind of quality and things I put into it to give you guys. So I consider that kind of a job. There's a lot of work involved in it. Also, I do video production and editing. I'm a professional video editor, so I do that as well. But aviation and air cargo, you know, that's what brings the money home as of right now. So that's what that's all about. Next question comes from Brady Little, and he says, how long have you been with YouTube and Code Zero Gaming? That's a great question, Brady. I have been with YouTube since 2007, where I put up a video of me and my drunk buddies being retarded on a camera, or a little point-and-shoot camera. And I uploaded that video thinking it was a good idea. I think it's on the internet once, and it's on there forever. But That's what got me involved in YouTube. Just I didn't know much about YouTube. It was brand new back then. I got into flight simulator videos. I had a big FS9 video that had a lot of hits. It was a parody of the crosswind landings with the Enigma. What is it? Return to Innocence was the song that was playing in the background of these Boeing airliners making crosswind landings. And I did that in FS9. So it got massive hits. It got over like 10,000 something hits. So I think I ended up having to take it down because of the copyright of that song. Thank you, Enigma, by the way. I mean, I didn't make a dime off of it, but it was a big video, and a lot of people enjoyed it. And if you know how to do it, it's still out there on the internet. You can find it. But as far as how I got involved with Code Zero Gaming and moving into the gaming side of it all, I was playing Grand Theft Auto probably about a year before I ever met the Code Zero Gaming guys. I've been Grand Theft Auto fan forever, but I'm saying that as far as Grand Theft Auto LCPDFR, I've been playing about a year before I met the Code Zero guys, because I was like, you know, I watched a couple of videos of Bay Area Bugs actually, and I was like, I never said, you know, oh, I can do a better video than Bugs or anything like that. No, I had no intentions of that. He just kind of like, I was like, you know, I think that's something I'd like to do. I've done internet radio, and I've done kind of broadcasting and stuff, so doing commentary on a video or something, I thought it was something I like to do, and I didn't know if you guys would like my personality. Apparently some people do, but it was just something I decided to do, and what inspired me to do it actually was Bugs. And you know, I'm not like, I'm not going to sit there and be like, oh, you know, Bugs didn't do shit for me, blah, blah, blah. He did. Like I said before, you know, I wouldn't be where I am today, as far as subscribers without him, and that kind of exposure and his success with LCPDFR. I never really tried to be anything greater than, you know, a person that played guitar on YouTube. I never thought anything highly of that at all. But anyway, moving on, I found those videos, and he was involved with a clan. I was kind of weary about a clan. It's like, man, I really don't want to get in a clan and play with, you know, some 13-year-old kids or something. But I found what was LCDPS at the time, Liberty City Department Public Safety Services. Yeah, something like that. But I got involved with that clan, and that's when I met Ozzy and Avs and Bugs and all that. And we all just we all got along pretty well. And then whenever the falling out happened in DPS, whatever, I just didn't want to be. The main thing was that I came online and they said, hey, we're leaving DPS. We like playing with you. We'd like to play with you again. And I said, you know what? DPS was you guys. Like, I wasn't there that long, but that's what, you know, that's the reason why I was there. So I continued to go on with those guys. And we eventually formed Code Zero after Ozzy left. I came up with the name. I never came up with the name Code Zero. I'll be the first one to tell you that. That was Avs and Mike at the time that came up with that actual name. Moving along, I don't want to continue rambling here. Andrew Vega asks 2 questions, and both of them were, I want you to play Minecraft. Both of those questions were. Andrew, you want to see me play Minecraft? I know a lot of other people want to see me play Minecraft, and I hate Minecraft. I hate it. And I had said I hated it. I'm changing my mind here. Listen to me. I said I hated it, but I'm a very open-minded person. So I was like, but I wasn't being that open-minded. I was the first one to say that. I thought it was stupid, and it wasn't for me. It seemed boring. My brother, which is a hardcore gamer, not on YouTube yet, but he told me, you gotta play Minecraft. And I'm like, dude, why? Why this Minecraft? So he told me to play it on an Xbox 360 with him one night, and I did. So I played it, and I actually enjoyed it. I was like, man, this is pretty cool. I mean, the free roam, and what blew my mind was like, you know, every block is the world and it can be removed. It really is a really cool concept. So I continue to play on it. So here's the big reveal, if you want to call it or whatever. I will be getting Minecraft, and I will be playing Minecraft with the Code Zero group. It was my blockheadedness or stubbornness or whatever against Minecraft, but I plan on getting it, and I will be playing it soon enough. It seems like it would be a blast to play with those guys. So there you have it, Andrew. You got both questions answered at once. Luis Alvarez asks a few questions, and the reason why I chose these questions even though it's the same guys, because they're very well thought out and they're very well written. The first one was, in your FSX videos, could you implement mid-flight failures and or rejected takeoffs, landings, in bad weather conditions? And what I was going to say to that is, no, I'm not going to be putting that into it now, because it's hard enough to bridge a gap of a bunch of guys that are watching my LCPDFR videos and kind of just starting to learn little things about aviation, to start throwing RTOs and flight failures and all that kind of stuff in them, and really get them lost when I already blew their minds probably, and they were just like, what the hell is this, when I was showing them an FMC in an airplane. So maybe down the road we'll get to that. And I had talked to Bugs. He has FSX, and I have given him a few flight lessons before. We need to get back into that, actually. But I had said that we'll get into that, where I could fail some systems on his airplane, and he would deal with that. It'd be kind of fun. So as of right now, no, but don't rule it out all the way. Second question was, in light of recent tornadoes and bad weather that have hit Midwest, does that make you want to storm chase again? Yes, it does. Budget has held me back from chasing this year. Being stationary whenever storms are coming, as close as they are, it's torture to me. It really is. I absolutely love it. I got to see a tornado come down at Lambert when I was at work, just to the north side. It hit about a mile from it, so the power flashes and all that good stuff, and it was a pretty incredible experience. But I'm always kind of right there, right when those tornadoes are coming through. It seems to be right. It's like a crosshair right there on Lambert. I don't know why, but as far as that goes, yes, it makes me want to storm chase again, and I love storm chasing, and my love for weather and aviation and all that good stuff is all tied in together. So I wish I was out there. I really do. He's asked, do you think we will see new podcasts for the morning show sometime in the near future, or will it take more time due to monetary time issues? It is monetary issues, mainly because we're no longer with Podbean. We have to buy a website, an FTP, and run it from that. And Dave, roommate Dave, I think he can hear me, should help me with the website on that, if we ever get to that point. I miss it like hell, man. I really do. I like doing radio, internet radio. I've done it for so long, and we had a really good thing going. It sounded so great. But unfortunately, whenever you gotta make ends meet, you gotta make ends meet. So I can't really afford a new website right now for that, but I do plan on it. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. We had something good going, and you will see it again. I promise you. Number 4, do you plan to record videos of you playing guitar or drums? Yes, and yes. I got actually been playing in a band recently. We just started up, so I've been playing live music again. I plan on making more guitar videos, yes. Essentially, I want to do a how-to and or tutorial on how to do some solos and stuff that most people have been asking me in emails. Not related to my gaming channel stuff, but to the guitar stuff on how to do that. So you will see that eventually come in play in the channel. Like I said, 2013's got a lot coming for it still. We're only in the summer. Zachary Showhunting asks, hey Jeff, this question is for the Q&A. Would you play multiplayer GTA 5 with subscribers on Xbox 360? And you know what? I am not ruled out to that fact. The thing is that right now I don't make money off of YouTube, and what I make goes towards living expenses. So if I do eventually get to make some money off of YouTube, and I could get a new Xbox Live account, make a code 0 Xbox Live account, I would add all of you guys on there. The reason why I don't do it with my personal ones, because I have family and I have my personal friends on there. And when I'm recording videos, I don't want that stuff popping up. And I know I could turn that off, but when I'm on Xbox 360, I like to be able to see when my friends are online and what they're playing, hence the whole Xbox Live experience. Even though Xbox has experienced a lot, the CEOs and all them. Continuing on, Vance Meeks got a few for me. What got you into GTA? Right out of the bat. What got me into GTA was GTA. It was GTA 1 on PlayStation. My mom, we were at a video store, and me and my brother wanted to rent. We just got a PlayStation for Christmas. We wanted to rent a game, and it was Grand Theft Auto. She had to rent it because it was kind of like, it was mature or whatever. So she rented it for us. We begged her for it. We didn't know much about it. We played it, fell in love with it. The open world and all that was pretty cool. What blew my mind was Grand Theft Auto 3 when it came out on PlayStation 2. When I got that world in the 3D sense, it just sucked me in, and I've been a massive fan ever since. Me and my brother, we were out in a car waiting for about 4 hours before a Toys R Us actually opened up so we could go in and get Vice City. And it was so funny. It was a bunch of gamers. We were running to the door, and we were lining up at the door, and the lady that was there opened it up and was like, "What are you guys here for?" We're all like, "Vice City!" And everybody's like running and grabbing as many copies as they could because it was a massive, like, hot game during that time. It was hard to, we didn't have that pre-order shit back then. So continuing on, Ford or Chevy? Chevy all the way. Chevy SS is what I drive in iRacing. And I'm just a GM guy. I don't have anything against Ford. Just I personally love the Chevy, and the Chevy SS is a pretty sweet looking car. Gotta say this year. Continuing on, we got, what is your favorite game on any platform? And I would say Grand Theft Auto because I'm such a massive fan of Grand Theft Auto. I follow Grand Theft Auto 5 daily, and I probably drive my Code Zero gaming members nuts with the information I give them because they're trying to just forget about it so it'll come out already. But I'm always on that information. I have to know everything about it. Basically, my favorite game of all time has to be Twisted Metal 2. The Twisted Metal series is what gave me a 3D open world, and I fell in love with it. I think I was not Spectre. What was the can't remember. The police car. I was always the police car with the little lightning bolts shot off the top of it, electrocuting people. That was my favorite game of all time, and it brought back memories of the Game Shark and all that good stuff. So that has to be my favorite game of all time. Coke or Pepsi? Gotta show it to you. Coca-Cola. I am not endorsed with Coca-Cola, and I know it's poison, but I love it. If it's burning my esophagus, it makes me happy. And it's really good with Chick-fil-A, by the way. If you haven't tried that, put that over there. What Euro Truck Simulator 2 truck do you like the most? The current one I'm driving, the Kenworth W900L. Love that truck. Put an 18-speed mod in it. It's amazing. And people are like, "Oh, why don't you drive the Euro trucks? It's Euro Truck Simulator." I'm American, you know. I love American trucks. So I'm not very good with the cab overs. I mean, I drive and I think it's cool, but I really love American trucks. Hence the reason why I made a Jake Brake mod, because I love them so much. How much do you like your job? All from Vance Meeks. Vance, I love my job. And not very many people can say that. And it's funny because when I was getting my haircut the other day, I was telling a lady, you know, I love my job. She's like, not very many people can say that. And it's very true. Not many people can say they absolutely love their job, but I do. I don't like look down on like having to go to work, or I'm not like upset that I have to go to work. So I love my job, by the way. Gabe Johnson asks, how much does all the equipment like your wheel and all throttles and all my gaming equipment cost? And it is an expensive endeavor to get into. Once you get a PC going, like my G27 was $250, found on Craigslist in pretty much brand new condition. My $600 audio processor back there, but that's for guitar as well. You know, a microphone like this can be $150 to $200. Really depends. Everything, you buy it in pieces, essentially. If I had to do everything all over again, I'd probably do things a little bit differently, but essentially you have to buy it one piece at a time. I'm not rich. I don't just go, bought everything at once. Dakilla Patriot, which I'm assuming is like Dakilla, is in like the killer, like Dakilla Patriot. Jeff, how were you picked to play with the Code Zero Gaming, or were you the first three to play on Code Zero Gaming? We were the first three. We really were. It's the tripod. It's me, Bugs, and Avs. I mean, that's essentially it. Or me, Avs, Bugs. There's no particular order, and I wouldn't even be, if it had to be an order, it'd probably be Bugs, Avs, me, to be honest. But we're a tripod, and we've extended it quite a bit. We've found a lot of good guys to play with along the way. But I wasn't really necessarily picked to play. We kind of founded it. We just kind of after we left DPS, we formed our own group. We're not a clan. We are a gaming group of friends, and we've had some people come and go, and the people that have come and have gone, people have gone have left for reasons that, you know, they weren't a good fit. I mean, you could say, hey, you know, I'm this, but when it boils down to it, and you don't want to confront an issue with another friend of ours, I take offense to that, and other people do. We stick up for each other because we're a good group of friends. If you're going to cross that line and not care about it that much, then, you know, we can't. You gotta move on. We're not going to work out. So, moving along, Jonathan Houghton with the last question of this video. Have you thought on being a police officer? Yes, I have. I thought about being a police officer. It was something I wanted to do a while back, but when I found out I had to scrape brains off the highway or deal with murder scenes or deal with death, basically, it was a big turnoff for me. I'd love to be a traffic cop, sit on the side of the road, pull teenagers over for being dumbasses all day long, but that's the only thing I would probably enjoy out of being it. So those guys that are out there that do law enforcement, I really, really, really look up to that, and I respect it totally. It's not a job for anybody. It's a job for a certain select few that are out there doing it, and I respect it. So that I'll be the first one to say that it's just something I can't handle. You know, I'd love to drive the car. I'd love to you know, do traffic or whatever, but I don't want to be an actual police officer and deal with the confrontations and stuff you have to do. It takes a special individual to do that, and I understand that. So I did want to be a police officer, but it won't happen. I want to be not an airline pilot, but a pilot flying bigger airplanes than a Cessna 172 eventually. So that's going to be it basically for this video. 5,000 subscribers, 5,500, whatever we are at now. Never thought it was going to happen again. Have to thank everybody for all of the Code Zero guys for being involved in my videos and you know, just really making gaming fun, essentially. Grand Theft Auto 5 is around the corner. Going to get involved in streaming and recording some console stuff. And maybe whenever Xbox One and all that good stuff comes around, we'll see there. But this channel is not going anywhere anytime soon. I will still be putting stuff up. I've got tons of stuff on the back burner. This past week's been absolutely crazy, but stuff on the back burner that's going to be going up. We had a patrol last night with a DUI checkpoint. It was so much fun. Really looking forward to getting on the editing floor and doing that. And so with that said, I got to say thank you to all the Twitch viewers out there that are here with me live watching, and everybody subscribes to my channel. I really appreciate it, and thank you for supporting Code Zero. And before I go, I wanted to say codezero.us. I'm not about plugging websites, but you know, it's our own. It's a non-profit website, so I feel comfortable doing that. Codezero.us is not there to sell you t-shirts or any shit like that. We're there simply for a support and or a forum of our members to communicate with you guys that are interested in our videos and have questions for us, or vice, you know, or whatever. All my Euro Truck mods can be found there, not the actual downloads, but a list of them. Plus my it's the home to my Jake Break mod as well. But anyway, getting back to it, just go to codezero.us, which will be showing up right here. Codezero.us, there it is. Go there and sign up and join the forums. There's an introduction there. Say hello. We'll say hello back. Thank you guys so much for being part of this channel and Code Zero. Once again, take care. I hate this because when I have to do like takes, it seems so fake. Yeah, no, that's a good thing you said that because I wasn't really happy with the intro anyway, so I'm gonna redo it. The previous one I recorded was complete shit. I just want high quality shit. I don't want shite, you know? I don't care. We'll try this again. Oh, God. Fuck. Look who's calling me. Abs. Such a fucking joke.
Maybe research more camera equipment.
Perfect. I want you to. Don't need the beer in the shot, but yeah, go for it, says Vance. It is not recording the black screen. 3, 2, 1. That's tomorrow, and I'm Bill O'Reilly. Fuck it! Another new mistake by Jeff. I'm working with what I have here. All right. And I truly mean that. Fuck. It's never going to be the same. It's never going to be the same.